What is up, you guys? It is Damon, and I am here for my third video this week, which is pretty awesome. So, I finally talked to Aiden about us doing videos together, and because of his schedule, my schedule, we decided that we're gonna do videos back and forth instead of doing like two videos together. So, anyways, let's jump right into it. Today's topic is how I came out. So, back in 2014, actually, Aiden was the first person I came out to. Just sat him down, told him how I was feeling, and, my plans for my transition. And he was actually really cool about it. At first, I didn't think he would be, but, I didn't know about him back then, so I was a little worried about how he would react, but I knew that he was like my best friend, so I could talk to him about anything. And it was like a switch for him. He was so good with my pronouns, my preferred name, and everything. It was like amazing. And after that, maybe a few months later, I started coming out to like one person here, one person there, but it was really difficult for me because some people were like, okay, yeah, but they didn't really understand it. So it was kind of hard for me to talk to them about it and how I was really feeling. And because if you don't really understand it, you can't really sympathize, and it's just a big mess. So then I moved to Florida for a little while, and I was living with my aunt, and I actually, while I was there, I came out to my brothers, my three brothers, just because there was an event, we were talking about getting together for Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh god, this is going to be really awkward. Like, I don't have anything to look feminine, so I'm going to come out to my brothers before I go out to Pennsylvania, so that they know, and if they didn't accept it, then, I wasn't going to go, actually. But I came out to them. They were totally accepting and totally cool, a lot cooler with it than I thought. And actually, one of my brothers was like, "I knew already, dude. Like, it wasn't a surprise to me." So that was really cool that my brothers accepted it. I came out to my aunt. She told my uncle, and she actually, kept it a secret. Besides my uncle, she didn't like tell anybody else in the family or anything like that. But then one afternoon, I had gone downstairs, and when you come down our stairs, there was like this big mirror. But it would be at like eye level. But when you're coming down, you could obviously see your torso. And I was coming down the stairs to try to grab something to eat, and I saw my chest, and I thought I was passing that day. I was binding, what have you, and I saw my chest, and it hit me, and I was really depressed. I literally ran to my bedroom and like threw myself on the floor just in tears, like the whole 9 yards. I was so depressed and angry at myself, and it had gotten to the point where I literally told myself, either need to come out right now, or I need to just take my own life, because I just can't deal with this nonsense anymore. So for a while, I listened to some music, because music is kind of like my escape, and I had something to drink. But I had some things to drink in my room, so I was like, I'll just drink this, even though it's kind of warm, but whatever. And once I started to calm down a little bit, I went through my phone, and I actually had this long message that I had typed up a while back, that I was like, one day I'm gonna come out, and these are some things that I want to say. So once I calmed down, the emotional roller coaster had kind of like settled down, I decided to post that on Facebook. And I'll show you exactly what I did. I literally had, just imagine, you're typing your post up on Facebook, and it was ready to go, and I was like getting ready to press the post button, but then I kept pulling back. I was getting ready to press it, and I was pulling back. And I was like, you know what, Damon, you need to come out, and you need to tell everybody, because you can't live like this. You can't keep living in that dark closet anymore. It's too dark. It's too scary. You just need to come out. You're gonna be feel so much better. So I finally pressed it and I threw my phone across the room. Like I literally threw it across the room. Like literally. And I was like, oh shit. What did I just do? I was like happy and I felt like a giant relief off my shoulders. But that's when I was like, oh my god. Like, what is my family gonna think? What are my friends that I haven't come out to gonna think? Like, and I was so afraid that it was gonna turn into this huge thing, but I didn't really want it to explode. So I was like, I need to find a way to distract myself. So I was watching Monday Night Raw. I got on Skype with my brother and my cousin to talk about some things that were completely different than, my coming out. So just something to distract me. And, I was shaking, I was freaking out, my heart was pounding, and it actually turned out okay. Everybody is saying, oh, it's your life. I'm happy for you that you finally found out what's been going on. And some people were like, I already knew that. Like that's not really a surprise because I really wasn't trying to hide it. Like I wasn't going by male pronouns or like my preferred name, but I dressed like a boy all the time. So and always had short hair. So I think some people kind of put two and two together or just thought that I was a butch lesbian. And I've actually been called a butch lesbian more than once. On more than one occasion, unfortunately. So after that it was pretty much smooth sailing. Actually some people in my family who have watched like the Caitlyn Jenner show or the I Am Jazz show, like the reality TV kind of stuff, they kind of thought they were like experts on trans related things and trying to tell me what I had to do next. Now that you're out, you can do this and you have to do this, and I'm like, I kind of already know that, but thanks. So I am so grateful to have the support system that I do, because if I didn't have the support system that I have, and if my family didn't accept it, I really don't know where I would be. Like, I don't even think I would be here today to make this video for you guys. But yeah, everybody's accepting it. They're still trying to get adjusted to the name and pronouns and things like that, but that's fine. At least they're trying. That's all that really matters to me at this point. So, anyways, I've rambled on for long enough, and I think next week we're going to be talking about things that trigger dysphoria. So that should be a really interesting topic and a little bit rough for us, but we're going to fight through it. Anyways, I'm going to put the link to his video in the description, and if you're not already and you would like to be, you should hit that subscribe button down there to follow me along on this journey. Go subscribe to his channel if you're not already, and you can watch us transition together, which I think is really awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my video next week. Peace.